Welcome back to my channel. It's Friday night. If you guys are getting your drink on, make sure you drink responsible. Because the last several days, within this last week, I heard about some major DUIs, major accidents out there. So it's a weekend. You don't want to catch a DUI. If you're getting too drunk, too jacked up, make sure you call Lyft, call Uber. But this video is about the ARANDA Briones case. It's a Q&A. I got some questions that some subscribers of mine emailed me these questions. They were asking for my opinion, what I thought about certain topics about this case, certain questions they want me to answer to. So I'm going to get to it. Everybody has a right to voice their opinion. Go to hit that like and subscribe button. Leave a comment on the bottom. Tell me what you think. Leave your comment about these questions and, just what you think about the case. Everybody has the right to voice their opinion. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into the questions. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. The first question that one of my subscribers sent me is, what do you think about the case? What do I think about the case? I think about this case is, I think it's a cold case. Even though they have the killers, still they have no body. And to me, I don't wish this upon anybody, any child, anybody. And it's just a sad situation because there's nothing else new about the case. There's nothing that's found yet besides just the small evidence that they found at the suspect's house. There's no body, but still, it's a sad situation. That's just my opinion for now. I'm gonna leave it like that. So the second question I was asked is, do I think the suspects are in general population in the county jails, or are they PC? My opinion, I think they're automatic PC. As soon as they get there, they're going to get housed in a PC unit. They're in a pod. One of them is housed in the Robert Presley Detention Center, Riverside. The other one is housed in the Banning Correction Facility in Banning. So they're separated right now, but no matter what, these guys are going to get PC'd up because it's considered like a high-profile case. And there's a lot of dudes that would want to put hands on them because they are adults, and she's still considered a child. She's young, 16 years old, still considered a child. She's still a baby, and that's automatic beatdown. You know what I mean? That's an automatic green light to put some harm on these people, and they got that coming. They have everything that can happen the worst to them. They have it coming. They sincerely have it coming because, dude, you don't ever put harm on a child like that, man. Trust me. They got their days coming. The next question I'm going to answer is, will they end up telling where the body's at? Eventually, they're going to end up snitching on each other, or one of them is already talking. The police, they know how to work with people. They know how to put the harsh, intense questions on them. They're going to end up squealing eventually. They probably do or have information from these guys already, but it's just not out there yet. But my opinion, they're gonna put the hard, harsh questions on them. They're gonna drill it to them. Well, these guys are gonna end up saying something. So that's my opinion on that. They'll end up talking in the long run, especially if they're gonna hit them with some years. They're gonna hit them live. They're gonna hit them with death penalty. One of them's gonna start saying something, or they're just gonna both say it. But eventually, it's gonna come out where the body's at. The next question is, will other inmates disapprove of them in the county jail? Yes, absolutely, absolutely. They will put harm on them at any given time or any time they could actually get a hold of them. They will put hands on them because there's some real dudes in there that don't tolerate this. They don't tolerate it because it's considered pretty much like a child endangerment. Murder on a baby. This is a baby. This is a minor. It's a baby. So they're gonna put hands on these two guys, no matter what. So don't be surprised if you hear it later on in the future that something severe happened to these guys. That's just my opinion. But there's some real dudes that take this very seriously. So the next one is, what do I think? What's my opinion about what they were thinking during the killing? you know what? There's a lot of triggers. There's a lot of triggers. Maybe this guy was just thinking about something stupid. Maybe, I don't know. In the mind of a killer, it's just, man, you know what I mean? There's many things that can set a killer or just a normal person off. It's just small little triggers. Maybe they're just, I don't know, you know what I mean? You could sit back and just think about it like, man, what makes a person do something like this, such a horrific crime, you know, to an innocent girl, you know? And you just sit back and think about it like, man, what was he thinking? Maybe he snapped and just thought about it afterwards. He did it and had to carry out and continue the process of the harm he already did to her. And, you know what I mean? Anything can happen. Anything can happen. I read about these guys. One of them was going to school. Well, actually, they both went to school. One of them went to school for medicine. The other one attended RCC in Riverside Community College. So, you know, they have some smarts to them. But just because they have some smarts to them doesn't mean that they're a little cuckoo in the head. You know what I mean? So, I'll tell you a quick little story. When I was, a long time ago, this is a true story. I was in Riverside County, Riverside Juvenile Hall. And I was in a maximum security level. And I remember this one kid came in. And at that time, I believe he was 17 years old. 17 years old, and his charges were very severe. He had raped an 86-year-old grandma, old elderly woman. He had raped her and killed her. And when he came into the maximum security, because think about it, maximum security, these guys are going to go to higher steps. It depends on the case, what happens. They're going to go to state prison. These guys they're real dudes in there, you know, real kids, little hothead kids. But this kid came in for a rape and a murder of an 86-year-old elderly woman. And when he came in, he didn't get no love from no inmates. He didn't get no love from anybody. He didn't even get no love from the staff, to be honest with you. He stood out, and he was hogtied. He was pepper sprayed at the most, you know, because he belonged basically in a PC area. Nobody wanted to be around him. Nobody wanted to program with him. Nobody wanted to do anything with this guy because of the type of charges that he had. You know what I mean? You're in a stupid situation like that. You have this crazy crime just because, okay, you're going to go out and do a crime like this. Excuse me. You're going to do a crime like this and go to jail and expect to be praised or have a regular day thinking, oh, you know what, I'm going to get out of my cell, I'm going to go eat some food, I'm going to go back, take a shower, think everything's all fine and dandy. No. There's consequences. Trust me, there's consequences. You're going to get what you got coming to you, you know what I mean? So this guy, he ended up turning 18 years old. From there, he got shipped to the county jail in Riverside. I don't know what happened from there. But during the time, his short little stay that he was with us in that maximum security area, he didn't get no love for the charges that he had. And to me, that's a disgusting charge. A rape and killing on an 86-year-old elderly woman. I mean, come on, man. She can't even help herself. So these two brothers that teamed up on Aranda and caused this to her, two guys, look how small she is. She's really skinny and really small. And these two guys, you know what I mean, taking her down, hurting her, killing her. And, you know, who knows what they did with her body. But this is my opinion, and you know, it gets me kind of upset because once these guys, man, I'm telling you, they got things coming to them, and that's the honest truth. That's the plain honest truth. And you know, I don't wish it upon no kid, no parent for this to happen to any of their siblings, to anybody. It could happen to anybody, but I don't wish it upon anybody. But these people, sick people like this that commit crimes like this, they need to be taken out. They deserve to be killed, not to be on death row for many, many, many years, get the death penalty, and be on death row for many, many years, and still survive and live a normal life, eating, not normal, but eating all fine and dandy until finally, they end up kicking the bucket from health matters, health situations, you know, where they just end up dying of natural causes. Look what happened to Charles Manson. He never even got executed. He ended up dying from natural causes. And how fair is that to people that he killed? How fair is that to the families? But that's just my opinion. You know what I mean? man, I can imagine the hurt that these guys are gonna get. I can imagine, man. So let me see. But that's all the questions I have that were received in. I got a few more, but this is all the ones I took down. Stay tuned for my next video. I'm gonna be having a special guest real soon with some serious topics about his daughter, Chapo Lee. I'm gonna have Chapo Lee on my videos. Well, I'm gonna do a special one-on-one video with him. We're gonna talk about the behind everything, his connection with Aranda throughout the time while he was incarcerated, and her drawings, all her stuff, all the special stuff about her when she was a little girl, and all the things that, you know, their bond while he was away, everything that they had, you know what I mean? It's gonna be a really good interview. Stay tuned for that. It's gonna be coming out real soon. So don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, leave that thumbs up, leave a comment in the box below, and I'll see you on the next one. Until then, take care and be safe out there. And remember, no streets are safe. Take care of each other, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.